Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Dove and Serpent Tarot. My name is Paul. If Sagittarius is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Please hit the like button, leave a comment, consider subscribing to the channel, especially if this reading resonates with you. And if there's anything you would like me to pray over, or meditate upon, or send positive energy toward, please let me know. Now, this is going to be a general reading. So try to be open and receptive to whatever may come through during our time together. I am merely the messenger. And I ask you to connect directly with each of these cards and use your own intuition to take you beyond the details that I might provide. And remember, Sagittarius, that the most important part of any tarot reading is you. And a 9 of Swords to begin. Let's put that into some context, okay? Let's not jump the gun here. This is not necessarily a bad card, right? 9 of Swords gets a bit of a bad rap, even on this channel. But every card has light and shadow. So I feel like we are getting to the truth of something here, right? There's this Mars in Gemini thing where we are learning something very crucial to our lives, okay? Oh. And a 2 of Cups. See, it's kind of like there's a wound and there's healing. There's a wound and there's healing. So I feel like we are discovering something. We're getting to the bottom of something. We're learning the truth of something. And while it might hurt, it might not be what we absolutely want, it's for the best, right? And the only way to really... Gosh, because the only way to really heal is to wash the wound out with water and put a Band-Aid on it, right? And let it heal. Well, let's finish up with our cards here. Oh, see, look how we end. We even end with the Judgment, the Eon, Rebirth, Reawakening, Baptism by Fire, a new era, leading to a lot of gain, a lot of progress, right? This is good. This is really good. This is a necessary growing pain, I feel like. All right. Let's select our mystery card, bonus card, confirmation card. Whoa, look at that. See? Another confirmation. This is the random card for the mystery card. We'll put Alien Simon Moore Gripply right there on top. We're not going to look at this one until the very end. But I find it fascinating that the card that jumps out of the Smith-Waite deck is also a 9 of Pentacles. Same card, these two, right? So this is a kind of double confirmation here that the end result, we're going to be gaining. It may feel like a loss now, but we're going to be gaining, okay? It may feel like an open wound, but we will be healing and we will be stronger for it, all right? It's good news. Good news here. Now, the mystery card, if you have an idea of what you think it is, put your prediction in the comment section. All right, let's see if we can tap into our intuition, tap into spirit, into source. All right, let's discern this card together as a group exercise. Now, my cat is here to confirm. This is a really special reading for you, Sagittarius. Very special. Let's do it. Let's take a look here at what we've got. We've got major arcana, 2 major arcanas, right? We have total of 4. 2 on the path of the dove, 2 on the path of the serpent. That's also very special. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot, right? It's the timing. It's kind of like we're getting the green light and we're hitting the gas. Now we're coming close to the finish line, but we have to adjust the throttle a little bit, okay? Because I think when we're approaching an obstacle, you don't want to just keep mashing the gas. We want to slow down a little bit so we can go around that. We don't want to try to smash right through it because it's an 8 of Swords. We're going to get tangled up. This is like some barbed wire, right? Okay, we have fire. We definitely have water. We definitely have air. And yeah, we definitely have the earth energies. This is nice. It's fairly balanced. Now, with the 9 of Swords, yeah, I don't really like this card, honestly. But I feel like we are making progress with something, and it's difficult, right? All the nines are talking about progress, about breakthrough. This is one that stings a little bit, okay? And I think that this might even have been something unexpected. Because if we look at the trajectory here, we've got Wheel of Fortune, Love, and Chariot. We just are kind of going along our merry way. Things are really progressing quite nicely. And then, bam, we got an 8 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 10, right? 8, 9, 10 of Wands. It's almost as if this lightning bolt just hits us. We're kind of driving along, and then bang. Okay? So I feel like we kind of got, maybe it feels like we got hit with something unexpected. Something came out of nowhere, right? A revelation, an admission from somebody. Something that didn't feel too good. And I don't want to speculate of what this was, but I feel like it is or was quite a big speed bump in the road, all right? It may even be kind of threatening to stop the whole car, right? It won't, because of the other energies that we see. You're going to keep going, but this is something that's going to take us a minute to kind of deal with, to figure out, to come to terms with, to process, right? We have air, we have water, we have fire, right? We don't really have the earth until the end, so there's a lot of energy to process before we get back to what our original road trip kind of thing was, right? Our original plan, our schedule. Yeah, this is interesting. 8, 9, 10. There's a progress. Something is coming. It's coming to an end, kind of, you know. And it's an abrupt thing. It's like you're driving along and you didn't see the stop sign, and you got to hit the brakes at the last second. And you kind of screech to a halt. But anyway, the 9 of Swords. You don't really like surprises, and so there is definitely some frustration with this one. Not only is this this discovery or this revelation, not only does it sting a little bit, but it couldn't have had the worst timing, right? It couldn't have been. It couldn't have come at any worse time than now. All right. Because we've been focused on growth and love and progress, right? Union. We've got this 2 of Cups. Now, I think that the 2 of Cups really here is someone in your life. It's a healing energy that I'm feeling, right? So it could really be that there's something that's being revealed, but it's not intended to harm, right? It's intended to kind of to get everything out in the open so that you can wash these wounds out and heal. Yeah. So I don't feel like it's bad news, really. You know, it's not like something happened, you know. It's kind of somebody like opening up to you almost. You know, they're kind of talking about something maybe from the past, something that maybe an experience that the 2 of you shared or something like that. They're opening up about something, but at the same time, it feels like it opens up a wound in you too. Okay? And sometimes this is necessary in order to heal these wounds, in order to get back to the love and move forward. Right? But it's not an easy process. Now, with the Wheel of Fortune back here, this is interesting because, of one, I think that you're on a path of spiritual growth, of, you know, financial and physical progress. I think that it's, you know, you're focused on career, focused on family, focused on accomplishing your goals, right? Getting to this 9 of Pentacles. And I think that things have been going very well. This is kind of, this is like a streak of good luck, you know? And it's one of these things where we feel like everything's going our way, right? Things have been getting all green lights. Then you expect all green lights. Then you stop paying attention. Guess what? Universe is going to give you a red light. Wake you up, bring you back to the present moment. Okay? It feels like that to me a little bit. But I feel like this is a good thing. I still have that impression that this is good news, right? It may sting, but this is a way for you to heal, to process, to integrate, to have this kind of this washing away of whatever this negativity is. I feel like this is something that's been festering even, and maybe it's something that you haven't talked about in years. But now it's being brought up, it's being brought out into the open, I think unexpectedly. But that's how Spirit works. You know, it's being brought up now so that you can heal. Because you've got to heal this wound if you're really going to achieve your destiny. This is a necessary operation so that you can get here. Right? So that you can get here. And this is really a leveling up, especially with this Eon card. This is a portal to a completely new future. We're like jumping timelines here. It's a wormhole to a new universe for you. Of major success, major progress, major growth and gains here. But in order to do this, we have to go through this necessary operation. Okay. Now, we've got the Eight of Cups at the top. And I feel as if this is, you're trying to look at this as a good thing. And it's hard. You know, it's difficult to kind of see the silver lining of things when you're right in the middle of that thunderstorm. You know, and when things are feeling this way, it's hard to say, oh, this isn't so bad. Or, oh, I can see the benefit of this. No, it feels terrible, right? But we're trying. And it's kind of an effort of trust, you know? And I think that's really what Spirit is saying here with the Wheel of Fortune. This card's all about faith and hope and trust. Trust in the necessity of this operation, trusting, having faith in our future. Right? Faith is the certainty about something for which we cannot be certain. Right? And I think Spirit's asking you to have faith in your future, even though there's no way to be absolutely sure of this. We can't know the future. I don't think. Maybe Elon Musk can. I'm not sure. We can't know the future, but the Spirit is saying, trust. Have faith in your future. And if we do that, if we can have that kind of faith, then we'll endure what we have to endure. We'll go through this process. We'll have this conversation. Right? We'll clean out this wound so that we can get to that future. It's a necessarily painful step. Right? And I think it's interesting still that we have that we have 8, 9, and a 10, showing that this really is. It feels like it is. You know, you're having a picnic on a beautiful sunny day. Suddenly, the sky goes black. It starts raining, and it kind of spoils your plans. Right? Spoils your plans. And this is the 10 of Wands. This is Saturn in Sagittarius. This is a restriction of your energy, your plan, your progress. It feels as if this is really putting the brakes on what you've been doing, putting the brakes on your chariot, right? Now, it could be that this whole thing involves a Cancer person. I am getting an S name somewhere. But the Ten of Wands, it's Saturn putting a lasso around you and pulling you, saying, nope, you're not ready, you're not going yet. There's something else you have to do now, here. Before we level up, before we get this breakthrough, before we reach this fantastic double nines future, right? I mean, this is, if we had just had one Nine of Pentacles, I would say, man, that's getting, you're really going through this doorway. You're really going to achieve some success. But then Spirit said, nope, double nines. Double nines. It's like Spirit's trying to really tempt you and say, hey, this is a good future. Wait, no, this is an even better future. We just doubled it, right? But we have to go through this first. It's a necessary growing pain. Okay? Necessary growing pain. And it does feel like there's a restriction around your progress right now. It feels like the universe said no, absolutely not to you. And maybe this, maybe the Nine of Swords is something like that, where you're being rejected from something. That someone or something is saying no. You can't do this right now. Maybe that opens up a lot of wounds for you and causes a lot of frustration. This card kind of feels like everything's against us. It's such a contrast between the vertical axis here and the horizontal path of these cards. This is a necessary intersection. It's a painful moment, but it's done out of love. Okay? So maybe it is the universe saying, no, that's not your path. Or, no, you can't move in that direction yet. There's something else you have to take care of first. Okay? This is the intersection here. It feels hurtful. It feels cruel. But there is a reason why you're experiencing it right now. Okay? Now, I don't want this to be misinterpreted. This isn't to say that if somebody is being harmful to you, that it's done out of love. No. That's an incorrect interpretation of tarot. It's never okay. All right? So if you are in any kind of harm or danger, contact the authorities. Do what you have to do to make yourself safe. Okay? First and foremost. In terms of energy, it is a necessary step on the path for you to endure what this is. If this is a rejection, if this is the universe saying no to you, if this is the opening up of some old wounds, memories, past history things. Okay? This is an opportunity for us to heal so that we can be 100% ready for this double nines future. Okay? Now, Chariot energy in the future. Yes, this says that once we heal from this, you've got to get right back. This is kind of a thing where, you're injured in battle. You've got to heal those wounds, and then you can get back to the battle. Don't worry. You're going to get your armor back. We'll give you your sword and spear, and you'll get back on your chariot, and you'll go back out into the battlefield. Okay? But if you are injured in some way, you have to heal first, or you're no good to anyone. All right, so this is us now recommitted to we're back on the road, right? This is just a pit stop. This is just we're doing the Daytona 500. This is a pit stop. Plenty more laps to go. Okay, and you're going to be right back on course. Okay, maybe there was a storm. We had to spend a couple nights in a port somewhere. It wasn't scheduled. Maybe we're delayed a couple of days, but that's all right. We're going to be sailing again. All right, we're going to be sailing again. So let's move to the path of the serpent now. We've got the temperance, the art or temperance card. Now, this is kind of the water and fire, tempering the frustration and this healing. I think it is It's a strategy for moving forward. Now that we're back on the road, we don't want to use this fire as just aggression and just say, well, now I've got to drive twice as fast to make up for lost time. No, don't do that. Right? Because we start rushing and doing things hastily and impulsively, we end up in the snare, in the barbed wire, the Eight of Swords. We end up confused, turned around, lost. Somehow my map is upside down and backwards, and I spilled my coffee on it and whatever. And it's going to be even more of a delay. It's going to be even more difficult to get back on track. Okay? So as much as we may feel like we need to now double our efforts, run faster, drive faster, sail faster, to make up for the lost time, let's not. Let's have a strategy. Let's stay on course. Stay at a kind of a medium speed, right? Let's not go to the extreme. Okay? And I think that this card is also talking about it's the balance, right? It's fire and water, the proper mixture of both. Yeah. So we need a little bit of the water. We need a little bit of the storm, right? To kind of cool us off a little bit or motivate us even more, right? But we need to have a balance, especially between these two, because these are, I don't want to say dangerous, but these are risky elements here, especially with an 8 and with a 10, right? It's very close to kind of to breaking the will here. It's a 10. It's extreme. It is stretched and strained. And this is that feeling like when you're trying to break a tree branch over your knee, you know, and you're giving it some force and you know it's just about to snap. That's kind of this 10 of Wands energy. So it could also be that you were pushing too hard. So Spirit had to kind of give you a rain delay. You know what I mean? The sky opened up, it started raining. Well, you couldn't break the branches anymore. You had to go inside and rest. So the Art or Temperance card is us also knowing that everything happens for a reason. Everything is part of the plan. If something got in your way, it's meant to be there. Maybe it's meant to slow you down. Maybe it's meant to test you. Maybe it's meant for you to figure out a way around rather than straight through. The strategy. It's not always the right move to just try to break through the wall. Maybe we can climb over it, under it, or around it. Reminds me of 21 Pilots, to be honest with you. So there needs to be a little bit more thoughtfulness, but not more thought, right? Maybe a little bit more mindfulness, but not more debate, right? We know what course we're on. We know where we're going and how to get there. We've plotted the course. But I think the Art or Temperance card is saying that just because you've plotted the course doesn't mean that you have to then just drive through every single storm. Well, because that's the course. My map says I go straight ahead. Well, you're going straight into the rocks, or you're going straight into the storm. Maybe we need to have a little bit of flexibility to say, okay, I need to turn a little bit and go around the storm. Might delay things a little bit, but it'll be worth it. I'll be in better condition, right? I might be a couple days late, but at least I'll be in ship shape. At least I'll be whole. Yeah. So I almost wonder if the Path of the Dove stuff that we're talking about here, I wonder if this is something that might be avoidable. If you're not already in this, let's see if it's possible to anticipate the storm and perhaps steer around it. Okay? I almost feel like you're sailing and boom, you see a storm right up ahead. What do you do? Quick, you got to make a decision now. Do you go straight ahead through it, or are we going to try to spin the wheel around? Okay? There's not a lot of time for debate. There's not a lot of time to think about it. You don't get out your calculator and start doing the math now. It's not time for that. Then we're lost. Okay? Anyway, what's coming next after this situation is this one, the Eon, Judgment, Rebirth, Reawakening, Baptism by Fire. This is the doorway to the future. This is you. If you steer your ship in the right way, this magical doorway is going to appear right in the middle of the ocean, and you're going to sail right through it. And that is this double nines abundant future. Right? I can't get over how good this is. Double nines. Right? Gains on gains on gains. Progress. Right? Progress that you can see. Right? This is you see the land now. You've gone through this doorway. Right? Clear skies, oceans like glass. You can see your paradise right in front of you. Not only that, but you can see yourself there, kind of waiting for you, waving you in. This is really, really beautiful. It's your best life, right? It's you leveling up. It's you beginning the rest of your life, beginning this new future. And it's right on the other side of this storm. Okay? Let's look at the mystery card now. I still can't get over that. Double nines. Double nines future. Let's see what this... Well, this isn't going to be another Nine of Pentacles. We already have the Nine of Pentacles, so it can't be that. But what would be the next best thing? Well, maybe the Ten of Pentacles, right? Maybe even something more extraordinary. Maybe it will be... I should point out also that with the Ardor Temperance card, this is your power card. I forgot to ring the bell, but there's the bell. This is the Sagittarius card. This is your power card. Okay? So this is kind of the... I think this maybe reaffirms that this is possibly avoidable. Because this card says the power is all yours. What you're going to do, how this is going to come about. You're in control here. You're the captain of the ship, right? And this is your wheel. Okay, now mystery card. If you have a prediction, put it down in the comment section. I'm going to go ahead and say that this is either a Ten of Pentacles or the Temperance card or the Empress. I know that's kind of a lot of guesses, but that's what I'm sticking with those answers. I'm kind of feeling the Empress more than the others, but we'll see. Got to make sure it's the Empress. Yeah, so this is not only a double nines future, but this is really, Spirit is saying, look, you're going to have this paradise, and it's being given to you. I mean, you're earning it. You've gone through the storm. You've gone through all of this sailing analogy to get to this paradise, and it's yours. You've earned it. You can enjoy it, right? This is you taking pleasure in your success. Right? This is you enjoying, enjoying the simple things too, right? Enjoying your pets, enjoying your plants, enjoying your people, enjoying the abundance, enjoying a good meal, a hot shower. You've been sailing for a long time, right? It's nice to be on dry land. It's nice to just feel the solid ground. It's a pleasurable thing to just feel the sunshine, drink some fresh water, eat some good food. Be with your people, your friends, your family. And perhaps this situation, this experience that we're talking about today, is healing you in such a way or empowering you in such a way that now you can find the enjoyment in these simple things again. Yeah. Climbing a tree, digging a hole, mending a fence, rolling in the grass kind of thing. It really feels good to me. It's really a warm, warm energy here. I think you're going to be very happy. Now we're going to do an extended reading as well. If you want to watch the extended, click up here in the corner. That'll give you access to all of the extended readings, not just for Sagittarius, but for every sign. You can cross-watch. Maybe check your Cancer placement. All right. New readings for Sagittarius Wednesdays and Sundays. Okay, be sure to tune in. I want you to know that you're the most important part of Dove and Serpent Tarot. I thank you and I love you. And, well, we're all in this together.